I bet you there's a good chance that that's exactly what the NFL proposes and actually adopts and passes as a new overtime rule. What is up, Bills Mafia? We have 349 days until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57, and this channel is going to document every day leading up to that magical moment with a video. Today's thought: the owners are going to be meeting, and they're going to go over rules, change proposals, and one of them is the overtime rule. Of course, that became another topic of debate, a hot topic to debate after the epic battle between the Chiefs and Bills ended when the Chiefs won the coin toss, went right down the field and scored a touchdown. I don't even like talking about that. And if you'll notice, I'll never use video from that game. Ever! I might someday, but not now. I can't handle it. There, of course, are a lot of people that say, hey, that wasn't fair. Buffalo should have had a shot in overtime with the ball to see if they could match Kansas City's touchdown. If Buffalo had won that coin toss, we all know that they would have gone down and scored a touchdown and won the game, which still is just so painful to think about. But if that's what happened, we wouldn't be screaming for a rule change as much as we are now. Let's just be honest, okay? Let's be honest with ourselves. If the Bills won that game in overtime, scoring the first touchdown, we wouldn't be out in the streets with pitchforks and torches screaming for an overtime rule change.
A touchdown still wins.
Fans are screaming, and I think, rightfully so, that the other team needs to get a possession regardless of what the first team does. Now, the problem is, these guys can't be playing for hours. I mean, it is grueling. I know personally, because I watch it. I can see it. So here's the deal. Here's my overtime rule proposal if they do make a change. And I think it's legit. I think it'll work out great. And here it is. Team wins the coin toss, which, listen, the coin toss is a big part of the game. It's okay. It can give a team an advantage. You don't want it to give it too much of an advantage, which is what people are screaming about. A team goes down, scores a touchdown. The next team gets the ball. They go down, score a touchdown. What I propose is that team has to go for two. And of course, if they don't convert the 2-point conversion, they lose. And of course, if they convert, they win. And I think that would be perfect. That would be absolutely perfect. Now, it would also give the team that scores the first touchdown, if that's what happens, the ability to go for two themselves if they want to. I would highly doubt that any team would go for two after scoring the first touchdown in overtime. They could. It'd be kind of stupid because converting a 2-point conversion is a lot less likely than kicking the extra point, and they would want their opponent, if they do go down and match their touchdown, to have to do that. So you probably would never, ever see that. But in the case that does happen, team goes down, scores the first touchdown, goes for a 2-point conversion, makes it an 8-point game, and then the next team goes down, scores a touchdown, ties it with a 2-point conversion, and then you're getting into the longer overtime that the NFL wants to avoid. But then, of course, after that, the next score wins. And that would likely be a field goal, and then the game wouldn't necessarily be too incredibly long. And I think that's perfect. And I bet you there's a good chance that that's exactly what the NFL proposes and actually adopts and passes as a new overtime rule. Too late for us Buffalo Bills fans. What do you think? What type of overtime change would you like to see? Would love to hear your proposal. All right, well, that's the video for today. See you tomorrow.